What up, fuckos, and welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB,
And I'm the Goob.
sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. That place. How was the Goob?
The Goob is great. I mean, I can't ask for anything more. I've got a new studio that's not quite there yet.
No.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We'll call this transition phase.
We're still doing the show. That's what
Yeah.
This is just episode 43.
Yeah.
3.
Well, I'm psyched about talking about the World Cup matchup, all the baseball signings,
Free agency.
an unfortunate Wembanyama update.
No, it's good for you, I think.
It will be, but we'll tell you about that in a second.
Still, I mean, where you guys are sitting.
Well, I heard the Cows got the bye, though. And more importantly, we'll get to that stuff in a second.
We got the bye. We won the first playoff round. But I told you last week I was taking it as a victory. No matter what happened, I was taking that first. If I got the bye week, I've lost 5 first-round playoff games in a row. If I got the bye week, victory. Championship game. I'm automatically in the championship game. To me, is a fucking victory. And the coolest thing about it is, and I feel bad for anybody else who had Kyle Murray, but I was playing against. It was 120 to 130. He had Kyle Murray and Hollywood Brown to go. I had no one.
I had no one.
So I figured I was going to lose. So Dan.
It was a lock.
Thank you.
Dan was going to win.
Thank you, Dan, for still winning. But I still
Oh, that's right. You pulled your game
I
out.
pulled my game off 127 to 130. I won because Kyler Murray went out and Hollywood Brown only got 7 points from Cole McCoy. And I ended up winning a game that I should have lost by like 40 points. Jeff, fuck, dude, going into the playoffs, losing your starting quarterback in the first minute of the last game of the.
No, that's rough.
It is rough. I don't know who else he has. He has somebody else. I think he has somebody else he can start. But going to search for somebody, if you go to the free agent or the waiver wire right now in fantasy football and any team, a 10-team league, there's not much out there.
I want to say Brock Purdy, but
But Brock Purdy is out there. You know who could be starting on Jeff's team next week? Brock Purdy.
could be Brock Purdy.
Oh, man. You have that third game where he fucking falls apart, you know what I mean? Which I do not need. We will talk about that also when we talk about football this week.
Right.
So, yeah, good for the Cows. I mean, fucked up for keep your wide receivers' names out of my mouth. Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff. That's terrible for losing Kyler Murray. I was, so that's fucked up.
That's right. Just still going for his standard third place
Hey, go
that
get
he
it.
always gets. So
No, yeah, I think he's going to struggle between Sean Mason and Numbnuts and Jeff and this one's for the Niners. The two strong teams. He's gonna struggle to get to the Super Bowl in that division. 2 games out of those. You got to play both those guys. That's tough. I looked at it. I'll see you in the championship game. Money shot. Not to beat on Phil, but not much of a team there. So yeah. I'm excited. Championship.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. We had any fucked up things this week?
Yeah, I actually did find something.
Thank God. I've been missing it. I really have. I mean, it's part of the show. I'm like, maybe there any fucked up things.
Yeah. No, this one was pretty fucked up.
Good.
They were doing
Good.
they were doing a little festival in Spain, sort of a mini running of the bulls. There was one bull. He was chasing people down. Most people were getting out of the way.
Sure. That's how it works.
And then the bull kind of like predatored in on this 82-year-old guy who was shuffling along, trying to get out of the way. It was ugly. The guy smashed into a wall. When he hit the ground, those football injuries are already concussed, so the whole body just goes limp.
Did his hands come up? Somebody, that's freaky.
No, it was just like all the bones when he hit the wall just kind of like gumbied. He was just like boink.
That's not good.
No, it was not good. He got a little gored. I'm still worried about the guy. He's in serious condition in the hospital.
So
Hopefully he pulls through.
So it's an FB and the Goob bat flip.
It is. It's an old man bat flip.
It's an old man. It's a bat flip sighting. Is what it is.
It is.
So good. We haven't had a bat flip in a long time. Sorry, it's an 82-year-old man. But what we have figured out and have learned on the FB and Goob show is that at 82 years old, if there's anybody saying, hey, we're running with the Bulls today, and you're 82 years old, tell them no. Because your reflexes...
It's over the limit of running with the bull age.
My mom's in her 80s, and I know if I said, Mom, let's go running with the Bulls, it would only be for will money. That's it. That's it. Because I knew that she was going to die that day. That would be the day. And if she said yes, she would honestly know that she also was going to die that day. She'd be like, I can't believe
this is it.
This is it. I've chosen to run
Dying
with
the Bulls.
I'm running with the Bulls today. How exhilarating. You think I can make it? Yeah, Mom. I think you can.
Yeah.
How much have you had to drink today, SJ? I think you can make it, Mom. So, yeah, so that's what we've learned there. Public service announcement for the day. If you're 82 years old, don't go running with the Bulls. If you accidentally get on the street when the running of the Bulls is happening, find a safe way off the street as quickly as possible.
Right. There's got to be a 911 button on like old people phones, right?
Yes, they all have them.
Yeah.
Well, just, try to, pay attention. Yeah, pay attention to what's going on, maybe. Be aware of your surroundings. Ask questions. Don't make assumptions, because that's what gets you in the end, is making assumptions.
Yeah, the old people will make it if they pay attention.
Yeah.
Can the Packers make it?
Let's do sports of the week. Let's get into it. We're done.
Sports of the week.
Sports of the week. Can the Packers make it? Yes, they can. 6% chance. Right now, as we sit today doing this show, you and I.
On a Tuesday.
6% chance. Here's what needs to happen. First of all, Green Bay holds their own destiny. That means they have to win all 4 games of the remaining games.
Just to have a chance, right?
Just to have a chance. If you lose any game from this point on, I'm pretty sure bye ski. Unless everybody else continues to lose and you keep the 6% chance going. But so and now I have to become the fan. You know what I mean? So now I'm a Brock Purdy fan. Because you guys play who? You guys play...
We get Seattle Thursday night.
Seattle Thursday. So that's... If you beat Seattle on Thursday night, when we play the Rams on Monday night, if you win and we win, that percentage goes to 20%. You know what I mean?
And then we can beat the Redskins next week for you.
Which is another reason I'm a Brock Purdy fan. Because you play Seahawks and the Redskins 2 weeks in a row. So the Niners are my favorite team for the next 2 weeks.
I hate helping the Packers out.
To go along with the Packers. Why? You love beating us in the playoffs. So it's fun for you.
That's true.
Yeah, it makes you happy. We need the Vikings. I think they played the Detroit Lions once. That we need them to beat the Detroit Lions. So I think if the Vikings beat the Lions, you beat the Seahawks and the Redskins, I think our chances get into the 50s and 60s as long as we win, because we have to play the Lions one more time.
Right.
So that is a victory for us against. And the great part about that is I think it's the last game of the year. So if we get to that, oh my God, you have a 75% chance right now. And if you beat the Lions, you're in the playoffs. That's what that's kind of what you're. And remember the tie for the Giants and the Redskins. If you beat the Redskins and the Giants, who have already lost the game this week against the Eagles, that helped us out. Thank you, Eagles. The Carolina Panthers beating the Seahawks this week.
Huge for both of us.
Huge.
First they give us McCaffrey, and then they beat the Seahawks
and
for
they
the Niners.
Beat the Seahawks. I mean, what
That's
a
beautiful.
huge game! Thank you, Carolina Panthers, for giving us the 6% chance. I would guess because the Vikings lost to the Lions, and that hurt us. And not as much. It was a small thing, but it still hurt us.
Right. You need all those 7-5 teams to
start to
stay
fall down
with 7 wins.
Right.
So you can get to
that point. 8 wins. Yeah. So no, so there's the 6% chance as of today, and this week will determine a big thing, because if you win, and I think the Vikings have played the Lions or something, and then we play the Rams, and if we win and those other 2 teams lose, it's just a big week. I think Redskins still got to play the Eagles again, and they beat them once this year, so the Eagles are going to be pissed at them for the loss. So there's another loss for the Redskins, and so there's so mathematically we're still in it. Dobbs comes back this week to play with Watson. That is will Rodgers show back up next year? Well, let's see how these 2 play together, and if we win 4 in a row, but still don't make the playoffs, but these 2 kids just shine, you'll probably see a return of Aaron Rodgers. And Jordan Love's agent said, well, if Aaron Rodgers comes back, we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Which
See
is-
what the market is.
See what the market is, and that's what football's about. It's a business, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about falling in love with a player. It's about falling in love with a franchise and a team and letting them run the business. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm not as excited as you are because you've gone to your third string quarterback, yet nothing seems to slow you the fuck down.
Nope.
So nothing, not a thing. I'm interested to see how the Deebo Samuel's injury this week slows you down because that is a huge weapon. That's like you need him for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Losing Debo is definitely a big thing. Obviously, he has 3 eyes on him at all times. Like, where's that guy going? Honestly, Tom Brady came to town, and his pretty good Tampa Bay defense. They
Yes.
played a lot of low-scoring games where they sort of win sometimes they don't.
They've lost just because the offense hasn't put any points up.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense as much as I would blame the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense.
Yeah. And Purdy welcomed them in and kicked their ass. Yeah, he was super efficient. He looked a little bit more mobile than Jimmy. I'm kind of excited about that little move he made to dive into the end zone.
Oh, I think
It was nice.
I think he's more. I think Iowa State was probably a more mobile quarterback school than where did Jimmy come from? Let's find out again. Is it Delaware or
I wanted to say that.
Yeah, right. You want to say like Delaware or some Ivy League school or like something maybe didn't maybe more drop back kind of style. Iowa State probably a little more running. You know what I mean? So I mean just scramble for your ass, get a first down kind of deal. No, that was a quick decision. Nice little up the middle and touchdown. I was like, phew.
That was more than I expected from him. So, I'm starting to get on the Purdy train. All we need is one more win against Seattle, and we clinch the division.
Which we've already discussed in the previous segment of this show that I also need that fucking win. So
let's go ahead and beat those Hawks.
Let's just beat those Hawks and get that game over with. You know what I mean? Which is always a tough game. I don't care if Jimmy Garoppolo's playing, Geno Smith's playing, fucking Russell Wilson's playing. I don't care, man. That game is always down to the last fucking drive of the game. So
it is.
Go Niners.
Yep. I mean, we're gonna bring I just got to give you one defensive stat. Like the
You're
Niners,
you're gonna bring the best defense.
The Niners have given up less than 200 points on the year so far. And the next closest person is Buffalo, which is well over 200, 221, maybe 227.
Oh, it's got to be. They've had some games that they've given up a good amount of points, and
yeah,
I don't believe the Niners have once given up a good amount of points, have they?
Bosa tied for leading sacks with Judon from the Patriots.
Who last night for the Patriots got 3? Ochi, what is that?
The other guy.
The other guy, because Judon is scary, man. That dude.
Yes.
He gets
bringing it every play.
Every play, man. Those red long sleeves. Yeah, Judon. At least you know where he's at all the time. But yeah, the other dude, 3 sacks. He just beat the shit out of him last night. Yeah, Patriots defense, man. Always something to be said about the Patriots defense, man. That I showed you that little thing, that little picture of the dude had Patriots defense on one side and the other. The only reason Dan won that game last night was because of that fumble pickup by the Patriots for a touchdown. So I mean, he won by 5 points. That's 8.
Oh, man, fantasy football is so crazy.
Fantasy football is so crazy. How can I have 10 points? How can I have 10 points and then he has Kyler Murray and in downtown Charlie Brown, Marquez, Hollywood, and still I beat him because on the first minute of the game, Kyler Murray gets injured and everything changes.
Wait, I don't get Colt McCoy points?
I don't get Colt McCoy points.
Man.
I don't get the second string quarterback if I'm starting Kyler Murray. Nope, you don't get shit.
No more points.
No more points for you. You stop here. 0 is your score. So, man, fantasy is a crazy game, but sports is a crazy game, man. Or football is a crazy game, man. It really is. Baseball, you don't get that shit. You know, like get out there and the first play of the game, pitcher takes a blindsided hit, and he's out for the rest of the game. Holy shit! What happened to Clayton Kershaw? He wasn't paying any attention, man. That guy came along and earholed him.
Rushed
what the
him.
fuck? I mean, it was a penalty, but they only had to go back 1 base. It's not a big fucking deal.
We should add that to the holograms and stuff. Baseball teams get 3 blitzes per game.
3 blitzes per game, but you got to be cool. You got to watch the penalty.
No aiming at the head.
second to first, go back. Oh shit, fuck, we lost the.
We'll work out the blitz.
We lost the tying run.
Blitzes in baseball.
Blitzes in baseball. It's not bad. You'd have to do it with what, like who would blitz? You'd have to have somebody from the side or something. It's just like one guy waiting.
Just guy just sitting there, yeah. Right beside the third base coach.
Yeah, right. Just standing there in a blitz, and like he's gonna say "fucking go, man," and I'm coming for you, motherfucker. You motherfucker. That's where we got that. That's where our baseball goes basketball just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the blitzing third base lineman. It's sick. I'd hire like an old. I would just get a college football player. You know what I mean? I would just like, did you make it in the pros? No, it was Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. Then it was going to be me. Well, listen. Do you think you could stand at third base and tackle the pitcher? Yeah. Well, I mean, is he going to stand or run or anything? No, he doesn't really get to do much. He's not very fast.
26 man on the roster. The blitzer.
The blitzer. And with the first pick of the MLB draft, the Oakland A's take defensive end, Florida State, Hakeem Schnacken.
Nice.
Why the fuck they take that guy? He's the blitzer. Oh shit! Fucking Friday. First 32 guys are going to be blitzers.
Could be.
Now I got a picture in
That
the first
first
inning. Fuck yeah, Verlander, first pitch, turn around. Out. Who you got next, bitch? Because I got 2 more stacks. I'm liking this idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's
be
get,
fun.
let's get back to football because we had a lot of good football. But no, listen, that's a great idea, the blitzer. Niners, McCaffrey look good.
Yeah, no, I don't have to say much. Yeah, McCaffrey and Purdy had that nice little connection.
Ayuk, was it Ayuk that had that deep?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Purdy. That was Purdy showing you could throw farther than 10 yards.
There's honestly not a lot I
His
can complain about.
dad was in the
whole game.
stands crying.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant is fucking winning football games.
He beat Brady.
He beat Brady.
It's crazy.
Who's the closest quarterback to Mr. Irrelevant we'll ever know?
Right.
What was Brady, 6th round?
Yeah.
We're getting close to Mr. Irrelevant.
Purdy, 7th round.
7th round.
Coming for you, Brady.
7th rounder.
We're
beat the
coming for you.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm getting rid of Trey Lance. It's Tuesdays with Purdy.
Tuesdays with Purdy. I love it.
Trey Lance. Trey who? It's Brock time. It's Brock. Trey. I mean, when he got kept, and for the 53-man roster, we're going to keep 3 quarterbacks.
We're going to keep Purdy this year.
You're keeping Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant? That's got to be... Is he a kicker, too?
Right? Does he play special teams?
Does he play special teams? Is he Taysom Hill? Nope.
Nope.
Speaking of 2 guys this week, it's Baker Mayfield, ladies and gentlemen. Showed up on a Tuesday, beat the Raiders on a Thursday. He had 5 plays. I watched the game. He had 5 plays. He only needed 5. I swear to God, the receivers ran the same 5 fucking plays. Okay,
That's
ready,
all they
guys?
do, yeah.
Guys, play 5. And we just did play 5.
Play 5. Play 5 again.
Okay, well, let's do play 3 then. Okay, play 3 is fine. That's play 3. Do play 3. I mean, right? And then somebody, Aaron Rodgers said it was Pat McAfee, love you, we love you. He said it perfectly. It was it's Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. He said it today perfect. He goes, last play of the game. He goes, they just ran a go route. Anybody can run a go route. I mean, any quarterback in the foot. I mean, Baker is a seasoned veteran quarterback. He's been starting a lot of situations that he's had to be in, tough, trying to catch up. Go route.
Backyard football.
Backyard football. Go. And what did he do?
Him.
He put the ball where it was supposed to be placed. And that's what Baker Mayfield, as a starting quarterback in the NFL, is going to do. So, that, I mean, like, some of the plays were just like, hey, I'm going to just, I'm going. It's the last fucking play of the game. Bro, if you get a one step on him, I'm towing a motherfucker to you, right?
So, more an indictment of the Raiders' patheticness? Or?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they should have, I mean, first time I've seen the Rams defense. So I don't know if it's the first time I've seen the Rams defense, or the Rams defense just played against somebody that they were able to, where the line was able to get. There was no Aaron Donald. It should have been a blowout. I'm now nervous to play the Rams on fucking Monday night.
I wouldn't be.
I'm not, but I mean, after watching that, I'm a little bit. I mean,
We'll just study those 5 plays.
and
the go route,
the go route, the cross,
slant.
the out, the slant, and just because that was the 4 that he knew to throw, and that's the 4 that worked out just fine. No, I mean that last drive was 98 yards or 92 yards.
Prescott's was the 98 yarder.
Okay, so theirs was like a 92. Either way, that drive with Baker Mayfield should have never happened, and it did. Go Baker Mayfield.
I can't root for him, but I hope he entertains us for a couple more weeks.
I hope he loses next week to the Packers on Monday night. But
embarrassingly,
embarrassingly,
42-0
with 6 interceptions. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back to the earth, Baker. You just rode some emotional roller coaster to beat the Raiders on Thursday night, you prick.
People are going to say, "Is McVay, the quarterback whisperer, going to make Baker?"
No, he's no quarterback whisperer. Jared Goff and
Stafford was already
Stafford was already a god. So
Goff's actually better now that he's on the Lions.
Goff is the second coming of Goff.
He's a better version of himself.
I thought the Lions would draft a quarterback next year, and I'm going to tell you Jared Goff is going to get re-signed maybe next year now by the Detroit Lions. And they can build around him, and if they still need to draft a quarterback in 3 years, at least they built a defense, an offensive line. You can put in running backs because we just watch rookie running backs show up every week. You know what I mean? That's what, you know what I mean?
Jamal Williams is like the top scorer in the league.
Did you see the kid from Alabama, his first week back, has already got a touchdown, big play. Jameson Williams.
Oh, yeah. He played 10 snaps, scored a touchdown.
Scored a touchdown. It's like, yeah, so they're going to involve him. I mean, the Lions did crazy shit. I hate when you take fake punts on the 20-yard line. That's like watching Madden with Stat Guy. You know, it's like, what? Why are you taking a fake pen on the 20? They're not going to know.
It might work.
Yeah, but they're probably going to catch 2 on it. So, but either way, but then that kind of shit, you know. So, I mean, go Detroit, but go Jared Goff. I think this is a total turnaround. Desmond Ridder is now coming off the bye week, the starting quarterback for Atlanta. I believe we called that. I believe we called Mariota for a while, and Ridder would get the job.
Right, Mariota's hurt.
Oh, he left. He's left the facility. He literally walked. He said, "I'm not the starter anymore. That knee injury, I'm going to go have a look at and go take care of stuff." And the coach came out.
Clean some stuff out.
Yeah, and the coach came out and said, knee wasn't bothering him the whole year. Don't know why it is now. We like everybody on the team to be here for practice. You know what I mean? Kind of deal. You know what I mean? Why are you not showing up now? You're just the backup quarterback. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
So, good for Desmond Ridder. Good for Atlanta. They need a quarterback. They had Matt Ryan for 27 years. They went to Marcus Mariota, which was a risky move. But they didn't pay a lot. It was like $8 million, right? 8.6?
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of money. It was a bargain deal. And now they've got Ridder to see what can happen.
And they're only 1 game behind Brady.
No, only 1 game behind Brady. Lost that Pitts guy. Kyle's gone for the rest of the year. But they still got Cordell Patterson. They still got...
They're just going to run the ball and play decent defense.
There you go. That's what you do.
They have a chance. And if this Ridder guy can add an extra dimension.
Well, we already thought he could. We liked him coming out of college. We thought one of the reasons Cincinnati was in the national championship talking was Desmond Ridder was the quarterback.
Very mature.
Yeah, very mature.
You know
so
I mean? He's already 24 or whatever.
We're good there. Miami lost 2 in a row, huh?
Yeah.
You think they can win? You think they could lose 3 out of 4? Because Packers play them 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
I mean, they're like 3 out of 4. You think Miami can lose 3 out of 4?
It's possible.
I need them to.
Yeah,
so
their schedule gets even rougher. I mean, I think Herbert, Williams, and Keenan Allen are as fun as you can get, kind of.
Yeah, which is why I got to start Judy now, because Palmer is definitely not the lead target on the team.
Correct.
Now
back to wide receiver 3.
Yeah, now back to wide receiver 3 on the team. That's fine though. 2 in a row. I mean, Chargers played well.
Yeah, Chargers played well to hang in there. There's still a couple games behind the Chiefs.
I mean, they played the first loss against the Niners. Niners haven't given up 200 points yet.
Yeah.
So, and Miami wins because they score a lot of points.
Right.
Very dangerous.
San Diego's defense actually showed up in that game.
Yeah, which, is about time because I had to cut them like 6 weeks ago, fuckers. Where were you then?
Yeah.
No Bosa back, but still, you showed up this week. Good for you. Eagles beat the fuck out of the Giants.
Yeah, whoever they wanted to score a touchdown scored a touchdown. They were like, "Did you score a touchdown yet? Here you go, Boston Scott touchdown."
It was another 60-point game for me out of A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts because they
brilliant.
Yeah, they put up another. Well, I mean, he put up 33 and all fucking A.J. So I think it was a 50-point game. I think A.J. was more like a 17, but still, 50 out of 2, you'll take that every week.
All those guys scored points. Sanders had a bunch of points. Devonta Smith had a touchdown. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
I think the tight end is the one guy starting to be missing on that team. So
Goddard got hurt, so they don't
have a tight end really anymore that they trust. That's because the receivers and the running backs, man, and Jalen Hurts will just run the ball himself.
Yeah.
They get in the 5-yard line out of that. I run a touchdown.
He's just like tight end, turn around, block.
Yeah, right. Touchdown for me.
Because I'm going.
Woohoo! Touchdown for me. Yeah, Eagles, Cowboys, I think they got that division starting to get wrapped. I mean, the Cowboys still look... That's going to be a tough playoff play because defenses are tough to play in the playoffs. I think defenses go to another level more than offenses go to another level in the playoffs because they turn on this like I'm going to kill you now.
Sure.
So
no, that makes
the
sense.
Cowboys are going to be even better. And, they'll raise up a little bit if this defense continues on this pace. They'll become scary.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, I like to look at the plus minuses.
Right.
So right now you have Buffalo, Niners, the Cowboys, and then below that, like the Chiefs, stuff like that are just dominating people.
You love the defensive thought for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
If you become better, because it's the playoffs, who'd you lose? You lost a quarterback this week. Johnson? Deontay Johnson? Is there a guy named Deontay Johnson in your cornerbacks?
Yeah, sometimes he plays first. He bounces back and forth.
He's gone. He's out for the season.
He's gone. Yeah, he usually ends up like that.
Okay, well then, so you already prepared for this?
Him and Barrett, yeah.
Okay, cool. You've already prepared for this. I believe he is gone. So yeah,
we signed Janoris Jenkins actually.
Oh, well, that must be a reason for it. It's probably because you lost this other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you love the thought that defenses, if they become better, then instead of giving up 17, they give up 13. So all you got to store is 17 now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, frightening. And I think the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to be one of those teams. I think these two, Eagles and the Cowboys, I think look really good. Niners, of course. You just keep losing starting quarterbacks. I don't know what happens after you lose Brock Purdy. I don't know.
Josh Johnson, baby.
I'm really starting to believe that DeBartolo made a deal with the devil. Because this is maybe one of you, like you guys keep losing Super Bowls in like odd fashions. Like the Kaepernick thing, that was a weird game. That's totally a weird game. And then the Mahomes thing, God, you guys kind of just dominated the whole game but this year, I don't know if the devil went, this team might be too good. So I'm going to take away their starting quarterback. And then the second quarterback came in and he went, fuck.
Taking him too.
And then third quarterback came in and the devil went, taking your best player then.
Taking Debo.
Taking him away from you. And I'm thinking to myself, what deal did Eddie DeBartolo make with the devil?
I don't know.
Get all those 5 Super Bowls with Steve
rings,
Young and Joe Montana. See, you did. But now.
Worth it.
It was worth it.
Go ahead, sell your soul to the
All the new kids have no clue. They're like, worth it? What does he mean? We've never seen a victory before. Son of a bitch.
Oh, we kicked everyone's ass.
I don't even like this man anymore. Fuck the Goob. I'm just saying, because I'm starting to wonder, because if you lose Christian McCaffrey next week, please still beat the Seahawks. just pull it the fuck off.
Score enough.
Just score enough, Get to the playoffs with Brock Purdy and Kittle and Ayuk, and that's all you got left. And the Packers can beat you in the first round when Brock Purdy goes down in the first quarter, and the devil won't go. Done. All right, I fucking finished. I don't know. Do we have any more for football?
Let's see.
Football.
What did I want to talk about?
This is a good week.
Oh, yeah. Bengals won 4 in a row.
4 in a row for the Bengals.
So they're tied with Baltimore up top. And the Broncos are officially eliminated because, Russell Wilson had a concussion, I believe.
He did. He did get a concussion.
Mahomes did enough in his last couple drives to wear out the clock, and they win.
Judy got 33 points, 3 touchdowns, something like that. He still was out there playing hard. So
Yes.
keep that up, buddy. Just go Jerry Judy. I love your grit.
Whoever the quarterback is.
You have grit. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It's all about Jerry Judy. It's Jerry Judy time. So go Jerry Judy.
I think that's all I have for football, really.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good week of football. I enjoyed it. We're really getting into serious football now.
Yes.
Because now we're getting to all the what can happens.
Right. A lot of things can be clinched, I believe.
There's eliminators and there's clinchers.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Just want to be a hang-oner. That's what I am right
Still
now.
in the hunt. Just give me still in the hunt.
Go Niners.
No, yeah. We're going to go win the division.
There you go. Go Niners. Go Packers. And go South Park Cows on their bye week. Taking it easy. Baseball. Free agency.
Oh, that's why we got the orange on today. Giants finally made their big move. Carlos Correa. 13 years. $350 million. I had this whole big thing set up about how we signed 3 players, great values, like for a total of $75 million. And then we just spent $350 million on this one guy. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, all these long-term contracts for $380 million.
I haven't read all the fine print, but there's a lot of no opt-outs, no trade clauses. Like if he wants to, he could just play 13 years in San Francisco and just
Collect every dime.
collect every dime.
40-year-old shortstop.
40-year-old shortstop will be.
Hopefully by then he's the right fielder or something. But
Hopefully he's a Hall of Famer by then.
Hall of Famer. Hopefully by then he retired, like at 37, because he's like, that just won so many World Series.
Yeah.
I'm retiring. Then we signed Mookie Betts for 12 years.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
He'll be 40. Mike Trout. At least when Mike Trout got signed for 13 years, he was like, he'll only be like 36. He'll get another contract.
He signed his early.
Mike Trout's going to get another contract. Son of a bitch.
Right.
He will. He'll get another contract. Like a little 3-year, $68 million Mike Trout designated hitter home run contract.
Oh, yeah. Way more than that.
Way more than that. He'll get
4
millions
years,
more than
4
that.
years, $200 million.
Fucking go Mike Trout. Opens with the Dodgers. The Dodgers take him in his 36th, 37th, 38th, and 39th year.
Yeah.
I'm fucking in. But what I know we didn't do was anything. Nothing. Just next year.
Yeah, and let's see here. Dodgers made a move for Xander Bogaerts. The Giants signed Stripling. He was an ex-Dodger.
He's an ex-Dodger. Go.
And then
We'll miss you,
Sean
Stripling.
Manaea, the ex-A. The Flying Hawaiian.
Right.
And then Seattle's outfielder, Mitchie Haniger, who actually, Haniger, my bad, who actually had 39 home runs like two years ago.
Well, that's good quote. So you're now starting to invest in this little game.
We've got like 6 starting pitchers, you know.
The best shortstop in baseball.
Right, now Brandon Crawford,
Well-
we could just move him to third base and have
Right.
probably the best left side of the infield.
The Phillies will argue with you who got the best shortstop.
Right.
Because they gave that other dude the same fucking silly-ass contract.
Trey Turner got $300 million for
11 years.
Couple less years.
Yeah, right. He can get out. Isn't he younger, too?
Uh,
Turner? Gotta be close. I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I
Probably
think Turner's
really close.
27. The other guy's 28. Correct.
Yeah, they gotta be close.
The
to
other
Trey.
guy.
The other guy.
Carlos is my boy.
Yeah, the other guy, Trey, and the other guy. We're just gonna leave it like that for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So the Giants did well. The Giants sucked. Or I mean, Dodgers. Sucked.
Dodgers did nothing. We like let everything go because we thought we were gonna get Judge and
You'll probably pull like some minor leaguers out of nowhere.
right.
4 rookie years.
Is there anybody left in the baseball free agency that is worth putting an effort into to make your team better? Or that could make the Dodgers better?
Swanson from the Braves.
Okay.
That shortstop's still out there.
Okay.
That would be my number 1 guy probably left.
Okay. How about well, I mean, we have options. I think we'll probably take Justin Turner back, or he's probably be on the team again next year.
Solid.
And then you say, well, I thought that Swanson went somewhere. No?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, we haven't done anything.
If not, it'll happen tomorrow morning probably.
Yeah, we haven't done things. So, I mean, apparently we're waiting for next year. Otani is our destination.
There you go. Not a bad guy to go after.
No, I don't think so. No,
$800 million for Shohei Ohtani.
No, I guess. For
Playing and pitching every day.
For 17 years.
For 27.
27 years. With no trade, no opt-out, and now he can be the 58-year-old closer for the Los Angeles.
You show he can do it. The guy can do anything.
He can do anything. He's already proven it over and over and over and over again. That's why we say it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Aaron Judge resigned with the Yankees. We haven't told you that yet.
Which we were just...
$360 million.
We were forgetting it. But
yeah.
You know what? It's less caring for him. That's why he said it, because he got that fucking shortstop today.
Big news. Yeah, the Judge thing was literally 6 days and 20 hours ago or something like that.
And the other one was
2 seconds ago.
So 4 hours ago or some shit. I was driving here when they made a big deal out of it. So whatever. Dodgers will be fine. We'll probably still win the division. Probably doesn't matter. So we're gold. Speaking about winning the division, Knicks are in 6. 6. 4 in a row.
The Knicks are in 6.
We won 4 in a row. Brunson's hurt though, so that's a day-to-day kind of deal. Maybe next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Gotcha.
But 4 in a row. Randall looks good. They said Barrett's coming out of a shooting slump. 4 in a row. We've won 4 in a row. Maybe they were right. Maybe Barrett is kind of getting away from the beginning of the season slump. I don't know. 6th right now, above 500. We're 14 and 13. I don't know if anything changed tonight. When I saw it, we were 14 and 13, above 1 game above 500.
Yeah, there only seems to be a couple dominant teams in the East. You got Boston, you got Milwaukee.
And you got the Cavs. The Cavs are right there. The Cavs with Mitchell.
They are staying right there.
Are right there. They've been in 3rd since day one. The Celtics and the Bucks are bouncing around. Now the Bucks are half game behind. So Celtics have lost a few.
They're both really good.
But the Cavs, still 2 games, 1 game, 2 games. We're just here. Nobody fuck up, because we will pounce on your asses and we will take first. So, no. Cavs look good.
Going
the
for
Pistons, they've given up. They are the now worst team in basketball. They are 7. They've got 7 wins. The Rockets have 9. So that gives the Rockets 2 up on the Pistons for the worst team in basketball.
So Webb, Bond, Yama.
Yeah, that's your hope.
Well, Kate Cunningham out for the year. He's got a shin thing.
Oh, not a shin thing.
A shin thing. So he's going to be out for like a whole year. He'll be fine for next year though.
Yeah, well, your shin.
Whenever we get the number 1 pick and add Victor to our team. Victor Wembanyama.
2026, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
USA World Cup.
It's all falling
Pistons
into
World,
place.
Yeah, it's all falling into place.
It's like we knew it was
We knew
to
this
happen.
was happening. We've talked to them. They've told us. The magic people, that is. So, yeah. On the other hand, the Warriors are in 10th.
The Warriors are so Jekyll and Hyde right now. I mean, we beat the Celtics, like, really beat them. The Splash Brothers splashing all over the place.
Splashing all over the place. I heard Splash all
Could
the
not
Splash
be
Brothers.
stopped.
Yeah.
And then Milwaukee rolled into town and beat the piss out of us.
Yeah. It's funny, right?
Which we just apparently, I don't know, Tate apparently 6'10", we can guard, but apparently 6'11" or 7 foot, like 2 inches too tall.
Yeah, it's not just
He
that.
just
He's
destroyed us. Giannis killed us.
very athletic, though, too.
He was squeezing in between spots, or like it should have been a charge, like any normal basketball player would have charged, and somehow he got through and then just dunked on the whole team.
Yeah, he's a beast, that guy.
Right.
And a slender beast.
Yeah,
he's a slender beast.
He learned how not to charge.
Yeah.
I think that's another mini step in his evolution. And he hit a couple threes on us. I'm like, really? You're going to hit threes on us too?
You shouldn't hit threes on us.
No.
No, man, that's not fair.
If he starts doing that, then everyone's
but the big news in the NBA is the Pelicans.
Right.
And Zion, who is taking his place as the captain.
Yeah. I was going to ask you a question. Which out of Brooklyn, Memphis, and New Orleans right now was impressing you the most? I think you kind of just answered.
The Pelicans.
The Pelicans, yeah.
And Zion.
I believe they're 9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah. And ending games with slam dunks in your face just on steals. We're winning, and it's like, turn around, 360, fuck you. The king is here.
Because he can.
You know, what is that? The champ is here. The champ is here. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's feeling right now. He looks good.
I mean, for entertainment's sake, I hope he stays healthy.
Me too. I do too. I really for New Orleans, and
for flooding towns everywhere.
For flooding towns everywhere. I hope that Zion Williams stays healthy. I hope that he continues to beat the shit out of people, because you can't guard him if he's 100. What are you gonna do? If he throws his ass into you, he throws you the fucking 10 feet backwards. And if he turns around, he just I don't know how he elevates so high, but
Nope, me neither.
So good luck. So Pelicans look in really well. Grizzlies in second place. Look at the West.
Oh, it's whoever goes on a win streak takes over the lead, because no one knows who the best team is. The top 5 could all be the best one.
The East is the 3. And the West was Phoenix was in the lead, and Utah was in second.
Right, Jazz and Phoenix.
Just a week ago.
Denver is all. Yeah. Denver, I think, is now maybe in first.
Pelicans, Grizzly, Denver, I think.
Yeah.
So
it changes by the minute in the West.
And last week it was Phoenix. Not Houston. Sorry, Houston. I didn't mean any Houston fans out there. Actually,
they're racing the Pistons for
they're racing the Pistons for the Wembanyama stakes. So, but I mean, so that is back and forth. I mean, the Warriors were in 8th, and now they're in 10th, and I expect the Warriors to be in first by the end of the year, which is kind of weird. But
yeah, we just started that tough 6-game road trip. We'll see if we can't win another game on the road like we did last time. And we're going to Toronto, Philly, both New Yorks. We'll see the Knicks here coming up soon.
Nice, man. We're on a 4-game win streak, so bring on
that's coming.
The Warriors. I am in for that completely. No, NBA just starting. We're just excited for it. I'm excited for 6th. For the Knicks to be in like the, and not only 6th, but like a half game behind 4th or 5th, you know what I mean? Or in a game behind 4th, like everybody's, we're right there. Mm-hmm. Now we're 4 or 5 games behind 3rd, so that's the Cavs. I think they're 17 or 18, and we're 13. We got a long way to get to them,
for sure.
But 5th and 4th are 14 wins, so we're right there. You got any college for me? Because I know you're all excited about. You're a little more in college right now than I am.
Yeah, well, Carolina finally won a couple games in a row. Got back from finals. Got Armando Bacot back. So our big man's back. We beat Georgia Tech and the Citadel. But we beat
Citadel. Nice.
Yeah. That guy and I watched that game. It was
beat the Citadel.
One big, huge guy, Armando. And then everyone else was running around doing crazy stuff. Bacot just dominated. He's just too big for that poor little team.
Nice.
But Carolina's actually got the worst record out of Kentucky, Penn State, and Towson.
Nice.
You guys are 7-2. I don't think you must just now be getting back from finals.
Right.
Because you lost those 2 early ones, then won a few in a row.
Well, we lost those tournament games, right? Where I was like, I hate this shit. This is stupid.
So you even lost since then.
We're playing fucking Duke in the first game of the year.
Right.
Even though I'm not afraid of you Dukies anymore.
Nope.
You don't have.
Coach K.
You don't have him no more. Fuckers.
Nice.
I mean, still Duke. But you don't have the king of coaching.
Anymore. Right. Carolina's already gone through that when we lost the dean.
You lost Dean.
And
then Roy Williams, I think the 2 were great.
Well, we had Guthridge and that other tall guy that didn't work out very well.
And then your old point guard taking over now,
right,
is going to be, I think, one of the best things that happened to you guys. I think he's a great transitional coach. I think Hubert is a great coach. Yeah. You already saw that last year when they played. I think he did. That was his second year last year. You lost to Kansas.
First year, I think.
It was his first year he lost to Kansas? Oh, yeah. I think Hubert Davis is going to be a great coach. The Kentucky has John Calipari. do I ever worry about great coaches, because I have one of the great coaches. It's like having Patino or Krzyzewski, so I feel good on coaching.
For sure.
So, yeah.
And then I just wanted to give, there's 4 majors undefeated left in college basketball. Purdue, Virginia, UConn, who those are the top 3, and then Mississippi State. Is like
Really?
number 17th in the nation, but they're undefeated still.
Nice, go undefeated. Okay, so that's our college basketball. Do we have any college football at all?
There was all the award shows.
Oh, the awards. Oh, you know what? Listen, Stroud didn't get the Heisman, and Marvin Harrison Jr. did not get the Blitnikoff, and I believe you're going to see an insane maniac next year. You might see a nutcase for the next 2 games. We might be national championships because he proves to everybody that he should have got that fucking award. And so does C.J. Stroud. These 2 might say, we didn't get the Heisman and we didn't get the Blitnikoff. We're going to prove to you why.
Another reason to wear orange. Because Tennessee's guy got it.
Yeah, right?
Jalen Hyatt.
Jalen Hyatt. Go for Jalen Hyatt. Somebody else's brother got something? Didn't a brother win some kind of award?
Little LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson's nephew. There you go. He won an award.
Yeah, the Thorpe for best cornerback.
Nice.
Thought that was cool.
That's very cool. He must be taller than his uncle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll
Okay.
work.
Yes. No, he's taller than his uncle. Yes, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just his athleticism. That's all you got to be.
So that was kind of cool. The Michigan center dominated all the offensive lineman awards.
Oh, nice.
The Alabama kid, he won basically all the defensive awards.
Bro, he won the linebacker thing, right?
The linebacker thing was the guy from Iowa, Jack something.
Who was the defensive end? Was that the Alabama kid that won the...
Will Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won a lot of awards.
He won a lot of awards.
He won a lot.
So he's top 5.
Yeah, and then Caleb Williams and Matt Duggins shared all the quarterback awards.
They say Caleb Williams, they're comparing him to Mahomes. I see a little bit of it when I watch him play, body type-wise, I think, and the way he handles himself and carries himself on the football field.
We'll see.
It's very
Did
possible.
he play shortstop at all? Because Mahomes gets half his stuff from the fact that he was a
Right,
great
doing that
shortstop.
baseball and the little, yeah, hell yeah, I agree. I will agree.
So I don't know if I've seen any of the baseball in Caleb Williams, but yeah, he kind of looks like him.
He does a little bit. Just the way he handles or carries himself out of the shortstop stuff and that fucking jump pass into the end zone like he's shooting a 3-pointer. I don't know where Mahomes
Tebow can jump pass.
Yeah, Tebow. No, that one he was falling out of bounds.
Oh,
he
yeah,
did like
that one.
Like he was shooting a basket. You know what I mean? All that.
He was just turning 2, that's all.
Yeah, just turning 2. Nice, good for him. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's as good as Mahomes. Is phenomenal. I think I like street football style. I don't know. I don't compare him to like Peyton Manning. It's different styles. You know, so listen, college football starts when? 16th?
We got all the minor bowl games starting here in a couple days.
Yeah, a couple days. So the Thursday or the Friday, you'll start to get the minors.
The 28th is when all the good games start.
Right, close to New Year's Day.
So yeah, getting closer to New Year's.
There you go. So get there, and we have the bowl games that we care about. So perfect.
That's right.
Hockey? Anything?
I'm gonna like this update. Penguins are on fire.
More than now
Eight,
you're
1-1.
You're more than 3 points out of the Rangers now?
No, I think it's just 3.
Still just 3 points.
Yeah.
Apparently the Rangers are on fire too, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, Rangers.
No, I don't know how you got that many points. You're 5-4-1 in your last however many.
That's not horrible.
No, it's not.
It's not.
So yeah, no, and that's the happy part of my update. Letang is back from his stroke.
I saw that Letang is back.
He's playing. We're almost at full health, which is great. Like I said, we're on fire. The sad part about this update is Ovechkin. He finally got his 800th.
Got 800. Go, Mr. Ovechkin. Cheers.
Mr. Ovechkin.
Just to the Russian. Cheers.
So now he's chasing down a couple Canadians for most goals of all time.
He needs only 1 for 1.
To get Gordie Howe.
Gordy, 1 goal, baby. We're going to get you. You're done, Gordy. We're going to pass you
Right.
by. Ovechkin's going to pass you by.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and he'll probably pass you by because you'll probably pass Gretzky just because he could probably play 3 more years.
Yeah, it only needs 94 more.
He only needs 94 more.
Well,
That's
3 very good years.
Well, they said he'll get 52 this year. So he's got. They said he's on pace for 52. He's at 20 something. That's 30 more
pretty
goals.
good pace so
That's
far.
a pretty good. He's going to pass Gordy by 30 this year. If he runs the pace he's running it.
Gotcha.
So then that would put him at 8.
So he needs 2 really good years.
Two really good years, and then one just out there to do the record.
So, okay.
And he got 13 goals. Yeah,
that's wild. I never thought
Ovechkin anybody would beat
anyone
Gretzky.
would catch Gretzky.
And Ovechkin is probably going to catch him. I think he needs 3 years. If he has 2 good years and he comes out for a Playboy centerfold,
yeah.
You know,
I mean, if Yager can play till he's 58,
if Yager
Ovechkin can play till
he's 40.
Yeah, 40, whatever, yeah.
And that's fair, right?
That is totally fair.
He's probably 38 now, so 38, 39, 40.
No problem.
No problem. If he just got to stand next to the net.
It's kind of just shocking to think about.
Yeah, right?
Like, wow.
We never thought anybody passed Wayne Gretzky.
Right.
At all, ever. So.
Well, at least they won in points and assists.
No, that's like 2,000, right?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. That's not being passed. He's not Ovechkin's not passing Mark Messier.
I refuse to comment on
I
Mark
refuse
Messier's
to comment
stats.
on Mark Messier's bad stats because I don't know if he's first or second. Okay, I think we got hockey out of the way. There's only one thing left to talk about, and that's I was going to say our fans, but that's not true. He'll lose his mind and go, what the fuck are you talking about? It's World Cup, baby. It's World Cup time.
Oh, yes. Messi is...
Can he get one? That's the question.
It really looks like it's going to happen.
If Morocco shows up, he might get one. If France shows up...
Yeah, we got Morocco, France tomorrow.
Morocco, France.
Against the great Messi, who they just destroyed. Did they play again? Croatia. But
he got a goal and an assist.
Yeah, the assist was sick.
The assist was that was that little inside the foot pass perfectly to the young, what the fuck is his name? Alvarez, yeah. That's the future, right?
I mean, I would think so.
I would assume, right? So.
Yeah, he had a couple nice goals.
I don't know if they were both assisted by Messier.
I think the other one might have been, but
we know the first one was, or the second one.
He dribbled
for sure.
The Alvarez kid dribbled it the whole way down.
Oh, that's right. He might have got it. Yeah, bounced off his chest. It bounced off. Yeah. Okay, so that was just one man on a mission, running straight down the fucking thing. Score.
Yeah, that was
I agree.
Pretty incredible.
That was pretty incredible. Actually, that wasn't nice because he lost it in the cancer, off his chest, off his knee, onto the ground again, past the goalies. Or no, not past the goalie. He kicked it past the goalie. It was actually brilliant. And Messi was the other assist. So, France though.
I don't see any way France can lose to Morocco.
Yeah, neither do I.
Soccer is always a game about having the best player on the pitch, and Mbappe's been the best player in the whole tournament. I mean, maybe you say Messi, but Messi's got most of his goals from the penalty spot.
Right, he has.
And Mbappe,
even today, his goal was from the penalty spot. So they just give it to him. Who's taking that kick? Messi. So that's not the same.
It's not.
No. Not with that one kid that did the Alvarez one. Chest knee. I think I lost it. No, it's still there. Goal. No, Messi didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
No.
So I think Mbappe gets a goal or two, moves France on. I don't think Morocco probably will threaten too much.
We end this Morocco.
They're going for the 0-0 tie again, but I don't think Mbappe is going to let that happen.
We're ending the Morocco.
I mean, I don't think they can stop Mbappe.
That's it.
Can you stop the Mbappe?
No, I can't. He would get around me easily. So, I mean, so that's it. And I think it's time for Morocco to head home.
And Messi, the old best player, and Mbappe, who's still 24, now the new best player. It's an interesting passing of the torch. Or does Messi keep his torch for one more year?
Or is it going to be one of those deals when Messi just never fucking wins a World Cup?
I mean, I feel for Karl Malone and John Stockton.
Right? I feel for Jim Kelly and Andre Reed. And Thurman Thomas.
That's right. Messi won like a lot of club cups for Barcelona.
Yeah,
So at least he's got that.
He's fine. He's probably doing well.
Just never won one for country.
Never won one for the country.
And Karl Malone did, actually, so.
Karl Malone did. Don't
So
you
it's
ever
reversed.
forget that, Messi. Karl Malone won one for his country.
So yeah, that'll be exciting. No matter who it is.
You always hope for the
If
big
it's France, then we can have a nice wide open game.
Yeah, then we can have a great game. You want Argentina, France, England, Argentina, France, Germany.
Never England, actually.
Never England. That's pretty true. But you still want the big names in the World Cup. You want the great game. So unless you get an opportunity to have the United States in there, then we'll take 17th in there also. Well, I think that's World Cup done. I think other than some shout-outs, we got some fan shout-outs.
Nice.
So, as always, we're not going to start with Joe B today. El Tiburon.
El Tiburon.
With woohoo, woohoo! And I'm assuming that has to do with fantasy and maybe the Goob being knocked out, being part of somebody else being knocked out.
I got to play El Tiburon in Wretched Balls.
You should.
The other league.
You should. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Right now, I'm a 1-point underdog.
Oh, I love being the 1-point underdog. That's always good to be.
Yeah.
You want that? That makes you. That makes you feel.
It all depends on if Kansas City beats Houston by a shitload, because I have Mahomes and Pacheco.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's a annoying low-scoring game, I'm out.
I got the bye this week, so Pacheco's resting for me. Apparently, he's playing for him, so he's resting for me. That's fine. I wasn't playing him anyways. I got Aaron Jones and King Henry going in week 16. So week 16, yeah, that's correct, right? And then Joe B. And Joe, I think you just do this shit to cause problems. Imagine if Rodgers gets traded to the Niners next year. Imagine. What would they do with Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo, the starting quarterback,
Brock Purdy, and Aaron Rodgers?
And Aaron Rodgers.
That's a four-headed monster.
That's a four-headed monster. They each could start a game. You wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
It'd be the most frightening concept of all. Who's starting today? Aaron Rodgers is starting today. Who starts next week? Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
That's a frightening thing.
But no.
But no.
No. We don't want that hippie running around San Francisco causing troubles,
If he
messing up my locker room.
The only reason he's safe is because he's in Wisconsin and there's no ayahuasca.
Correct.
There's none of that. But if he went to San Francisco, he couldn't walk down the street without getting fucking high. Or going on some strange trip, as Jerry Garcia would say. So yeah, fan shoutouts. Thanks, fans. Subscribe, like, me and him, and we'll keep doing this shit.
Yeah, FB in the Goob.
Shoutouts. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Oh, I'll go first.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
My guy died.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, you should go first.
I'll go first. No, I don't want to go first. You go first.
All right. My guy died too. My guy's Kurt Simmons.
Oh, yeah. At least everybody knows my guy.
And he is, yeah, exactly. This is more of a introduction to Kurt Simmons.
Here's just an introduction to Kurt
For all you 93-year-olds out there, remember Philadelphia in the 50s?
Who were Philly fans in the 50s?
Right. Part of the Whiz Kids.
Part of the Whiz
Yeah,
Kids.
multiple-time All-Star. I think Pitcher of the Year. I don't think they had Cy Young back then. Anyway, they took on the Mighty Yankees, and they were all like 24 years old. They had Richie Ashburn and Robert Roberts, and I got some names here.
Write them down and Google them.
Dickie Sizzler.
Dickie Sizzler. You won't have to write that one down. That'll be a name you'll never forget. Dickie Sizzler. That's my new favorite name.
Right, so last of the Whiz Kids.
Was Dickie Sizzler a Whiz Kid?
He was part of the Whiz Kids.
Fuck, man. I'm getting a Dickie Sizzler jersey.
Nice.
An old Phillies Dickie Sizzler jersey. People were like, is that a Dickie Sizzler jersey? I'll be like, you don't even know the fuck that is. Shut your fucking mouth. You fucking asshole. No, that's awesome. Dickie Sizzler.
Shout out to Dickie Sizzler. And,
Shout out to Dickie Sizzler.
Kurt Simmons.
Kurt Simmons.
That's
Shout out
that's
Kurt Simmons. That's who we... Sad passing of Kurt Simmons.
Yeah.
On a very sad note, and another sad passing, Mike Leach.
This one was way sadder.
Way sad. What a face of college football for the last 20 years, at least, of the days of Michael Crabtree at Texas Tech with the air raid offense. Controversy. I mean, this guy was just an in-your-face, standout kind of coach, and contributed a lot to college football. His offense was game-changing for college football in his little pass down the field, go crazy kind of game.
Oh yeah, you set those linemen up like 8 feet apart. Right. It was just like, what is going on? And the receivers just ran all over the place.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty crazy.
He will be missed. And shocking, died at 61. That scares me when somebody dies at 61. From just like, dude died. What? Why? Just scary shit in the end.
Yep.
At 61?
His heart.
Fuck. Well, I mean, being a college football coach.
Oh yeah, avoid stress.
It's got to be stressful. It didn't look like he was the healthiest of college football coaches. Like when you see Pete Carroll, you go, oh, Pete Carroll looks like he wakes every day and runs for a while. All the coaches now, they're all young, but Mike could have used some running. You know what I mean? So
there's probably a video out there somewhere reporting, saying, hey, maybe less cheeseburgers, and Mike Leach going, hey, whatever, my football players date fat chicks.
Yeah, right? So they don't listen to me. Too busy listening to their fat girlfriends. Jesus Christ, Mike, you ruthless bastard.
Yeah, he had some funny stories. Either he didn't realize the internet existed, or he just didn't care.
Didn't give a shit.
Yeah, probably the latter.
Kind of like us. Just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm FB.
I'm the Goob.
Peace.